Well, we seem to be live. There we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Well, we seem to be live. Oops. There we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome. There we go. Sorry about that. Say hello when you're popping on, and let me know where you're watching from. And did anyone get to see the eclipse today? We were in the path. Hi, Esther. How are you? We were in the path. We got some rain and clouds. It just got a little dark, and that was it. So we didn't get to see any of it. How's everybody doing? We're going to be working with our spring post set, standing post set. It's time to get rid of the Easter and put the spring one up. So we'll be working on that one. Did you get to see any of it, Esther? The eclipse? All right. I picked up this paper at Michael's, so we're going to be using that on the bigger sign. So I've already prepped this. I went ahead and I did the antique wax on the back and Mod Podge on the front and let it dry. So I think I'm going to use these scissors. So did you have a great weekend? I'm looking forward to some warmer weather this week. Just cut the grass for the first time, and I'm looking forward to it warming up some. Hi, Judith. How are you? We're working on our spring set tonight. This is scrapbook paper I got at Michael's. It has little butterflies all over it and a little bit of gold in there. Let me go ahead and pull you down so we can, okay, not going to work for me. Dang. There we go. All right, put that back up there. And we'll bring you down. There we go. Did you see any of the eclipse? For some reason, that is showing up right there. There we go. It was kind of weird because it got real quiet. There weren't any birds flying or anything. It was just silence. And we're on a busy road, so that was kind of weird too. But, all right. So I've got this piece. This is the one that's going to stand here where the bunny is. So I went and prepped it ahead of time with the Mod Podge. And now we're going to iron it in place. And then trim. My little craft iron. I love this thing. Okay. I'm just putting paper over top of it. I didn't know if the gold was gonna get messed up, so I thought it'd be safe and just put a little butcher paper on it. There we go. I thought that was really pretty. Looked like spring to me. So I'm just trimming off the excess. I went ahead and I, come on, I traced it. See if this will get closer. All right. Here's my curved scissors. Didn't it get quiet? It was really quiet. Using my curved scissors to get closer. There we go. A little bit here. And a little bit here. There we go. That looks pretty, doesn't it? All right, now we're going to poke our holes in here. And let's see if we can use this. I think we're going to go ahead and use this. This paper's pretty thick. I should have punched the hole before we laid it down. Now we'll have to get that really nice. And there we go. Nice clean hole, isn't it? Look at that. Can you see the gold in there? I just thought that was so pretty. Have just bunch of butterflies on there. Thank you. Appreciate that, Esther. So then this piece goes next. This is the fence. So we're going to glue our fence on. And then we're going to go ahead and color it. Except I got some glue caked up on this again. Get out of there. My Yorkie is looking for trouble. Yeah. He's like, what, me? What? I was just looking under your desk. Using the CA thick. And this fits at the bottom and totally to the sides. A little bit of glue there. Hey, Rachel. I know. It's going to look so pretty. Doesn't that look pretty against the fence? You don't always have to paint these. So I'm going to use, I think, gray on the fence, just because I'm trying to not make it all about the fence. I want it to be all about everything else. So I'm just using gray. I could have also stained it too with the antique stain. But I thought it'd be pretty, just kind of blending in, not standing out. It kind of has a little bit of a washed out look to it too, with the gray. Hi, Nanny Dot. There we go. Thank you, Rachel. All right, so we've got that on there. Now, spring gets put up here. So, I'm going to leave that to last because I'm not quite sure what color I want to go with on that. I've got my big chunky. These are the PC8K size. Look how nice that goes on there. I was going to try and do this on a video over the weekend, but I have been making hats all weekend, so that didn't happen. Now I'm just going to do the stems on these. I'm going to take that as being part of the flower, so I'm not going to go ahead and do those. All right, now I went and cheated. I put on the backs what color I wanted to do. I was trying to figure it out. Now, if I don't like that, if that's too bright, I can tone it down. I think this one's yellow. No, orange, yellow, and I think this one's purple, yes. These lids are tight. This one we're going to do yellow. Oh, and we're going to do this yellow. This is the middle of that flower. And then this, we're going to do purple. I love how this paint in the markers just like soaks into the wood. I don't have to color the whole thing, but I'm not sure where the inside of the flower is going to fall, so might as well just go ahead and do the whole thing. And then see, that's going to go right in the middle there. Thank you, Rach. I hate that when you push on it and it wiggles. There we go. Now we're going to set these aside. And we're going to work on the watering can. Now I'm going to do silver for that. Could do it another color. But I have a lot of old-fashioned watering cans, and mine are all the galvanized. So Now, I don't know how that's going to look against the fence. Well, you can tell. It's a different texture. A different color, I mean. All right. This goes on there. And I really didn't like the... We're just going to do it the bright red. Because we love spring. There we go. Now, let's just kind of place our flowers around here. If you're going to let this one stick out, you don't want it sticking out too far. Because you don't want it rubbing against the standing post. And then you have some greenery here to put in. You can play around with this any way you want. I think that's where I want it. So, I'm just not sure what color I want to paint the spring. So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to paint on the back, and that way I'll see if I like it against there. All right, I'm not sold on that one. So, let me see on this one. Is this the back? Yes. Not sold on that one either. Let's try more blue. I am sold on that one. All right. We got what we want. So let's go ahead and glue our little pieces here in place. Now, this is going to hang off the edge. So I'm going to paint the part I think that will be showing. Just in case. That way it doesn't look unfinished. And I think I should do the same on the yellow flower. That way we are golden. All right. So the only place that's touching is up the top. Here and here. Got a little glue on there. Didn't want to do that. So maybe we'll go ahead and put that there and cover up that glue. That sounds like a plan. There we go. Who knew, right? You won't tell anybody on me. All right. That one there. That one there. And that one there. You just have to do what's best for you on this, what you like. Oops, this side. And then this one will go right there. So and a little bit here. Doesn't that look pretty? It's beautiful. Hi, Andrea. Oh, no. I hope you feel better soon. All right. Let's put this out here. All right. So let's start with this one. That's spring. And there we go. I lost the little dot for spring, so we're just gonna color it in. There we go. Yeah, that was the right blue for up there because it's pulling the blue from the blue butterflies. This one says light blue on it. Oh, pretty. I think the next one we do will be the Mother's Day one. Because we've got the birthday one yet, Mother's Day, Father's Day, the Americana, the summer one. We had to do a little price increase because our wood has gone up. We're trying to keep it low. Now I kind of want to, let me see, take my darker blue and kind of accent the O there, just like that. I know. Doesn't that look beautiful? Look at that. And those butterflies, they just make it, don't they? I don't know. Can you even see the butterflies? They're just all over. I just love it. All right, now the watering can goes down in the front where the basket is. So we're going to put that together. You have the spout. Now we're going to cover the back of it too, because some of that is going to show. So this is going to go like right there. So a little CA thick on there. You want to make sure it's above this line. And then our heart is going to go there. But we want to do a little bit of highlighting on here. Accenting. Why is that not coming out? It's coming out, but it's really watery. And this glue, I could have sworn I put it on there. That's why. Didn't put it on. There we go. So once we get that to stick, there we go. Now I found with this the fine tip, sometimes I have to go back over the white a second time to make it stand out. So there's our little watering can. So let's go ahead and accent some of these. Just to give it more definition. It just stands out better second time around, because it is a darker color underneath. It just highlighting it just gives it the movement that you want. See how that's turning out with the highlighting on there. Hi, Joanne. Oh, you go, girl. Joanne is vacationing in Arizona. Enjoy, my friend. What's the weather like? Probably warm. And then we'll do up here too. And I'll go over that a little bit. Don't usually get time to highlight, so this is good because then you'll see what we're doing. I'm just trying to find long spaces that I want to add some movement to. And again, I'll go back over that. All right, so we've got this one done. We've got this one done. Now, for this, I didn't want to use the butterflies, but I thought it'd be really pretty to iron this yellow ribbon on here. I think that's going to be really pretty. Really jazz it up. Didn't want to do that. And the word welcome is going to go on there. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, I love that. Awesome. I bet you it's beautiful there. Joanne's in Scottsdale, Arizona. And this ribbon is fraying a little bit. There. My hook scissors really did a better job. And because they're curved, you kind of have to leave the front part against the wood, because you don't want to use the curved part. It won't look nice. These are my fabric scissors. They would probably do better. There we go. Much better. All right. Now, the welcome goes like that. So I'm thinking I'm going to use the same blue on top of this. I think that is really going to stand out nice against the yellow and blend it all together. except I'm getting sloppy, so I'm going to do it on the counter. Then I got some stuff to show you. All right. And we're going to glue this. Wow, look how that stands out on the blue. Wow. That was perfect. Just a little bit of fraying going on. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and unplug that so we don't burn. I am going to go back and I am going to put more of this on there, but then I'm also going to do some highlighting, right? Doesn't it really pop on that, Judith? I think so too. Now, you know, when you get the standing post, you get the binder rings that come with it. Now, let's go ahead and just go over this again. Oh, yeah. And I noticed with the fine point, you really have to have a grip on your tip, because if it does any kind of sliding, it starts splattering. So you're better off with a really good grip so you don't get a bunch of splatters like I did right there. Steady and firm. Eliminates splatters. There we go. Now, that's going to hang from here. Let me go ahead and pull you up now. There's that side and that side. And then your watering can It's going to go down here, and we are going to color that on the back because we obviously are going to see both sides, and I should have done that. So before we put it in place, we'll just go ahead and do that. And the watering can goes down in there. Then this, right here, you have little holes. So, need something more solid. Come on. I must have it stuck at the very bottom. Come on. There we go. Wow, that is one cute little set, isn't it? Don't you love those colors? That really, really looks great together. Let's see if we can get a little light on it here. Yep. I know. I really think the butterflies did it justice for sure. And I only had time to run to one store. I did put a link in the comments. This is sickening. $1.99 for this sheet of paper. I think that's crazy. But I went out and went to Michael's because I didn't think I was going to get to Joann's, because Joann's had their paper 10 for $3 on sale. So I thought we have some upcoming stuff. So I thought this one was real pretty. It just has tons of leaves, like vines on it. Thank you, Andrea. Oh, thank you, Joanne. Nanny Dot. You know I love my checkerboard, like the gingham. And then I may even use this one for the Mother's Day. I'm not sure. It just has little flowers all over it. Then we have a birthday one coming up. So I couldn't decide, so I got both. This one has balloons and happy birthday. And this one has, and we could probably use these together. This has sprinkles all over it. So I thought that was a nice one. And then I have to do another tulip pot, and I just seem to like the black and white on that. So I got that. This was another one of the blue. And then I always like to have a background on hand. Like this could have been used for this. Okay, so that's brick, and then this is wood. And then another one with flowers. And that could have been used on here also instead of the butterflies. But I thought I kind of like the butterflies. So these were 10 for $3. And that was one for $1.99. But I got my senior discount. So that brought it down to $1.58. But, okay, a few things I want to show you. These are some of the gifts that we have that we're making for Mother's Day for in the store. This is a tumbler that has butterflies all over it. Then we have our cabbage roses in there with the candy, the Ferrero Rocher candy inside. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. So we're going to either put those in a tumbler or a coffee cup. This one says, "Love you, Mom." And then this one says, "Mom." And it has like a butterfly as the O in the middle with some sunflowers. So there's that one. Then we will also have wine tumblers, and they will have the butterflies all around it also. So you can either get your candy bouquet or your soap bouquet in a cup, a wine tumbler, or a regular tumbler. So that's our lineup for in the store for Mother's Day, along with these sound so pretty, but I have to shut them up. Sorry, but I don't know if you can see that. It says Mom on it, and then we have a little daisy. So it's on both sides. And the Mom is in gold, and the little daisy has a gold circle in the middle. But we can personalize them to say anything on it, as long as it fits in that little teardrop. If not, we can make a new teardrop. So that is another item that we have in the shop. And then, this is what I spent my weekend on. Making slouchy hats. Now these are great for people like myself. If you don't know, I ended up with an autoimmune disease after I got my COVID shots, which has totally taken my hair. So since I took myself off the medication, it itches really bad. So by the time my live is over, I cannot wait to take off the wig because, the itching is so bad. But these are a knit fabric, and they just fit so nicely on your head. It's like a calm goes over me. Now, there is an opening in the back, a vent, that is covered. So anybody that has long hair, like a ponytail, they could stick the ponytail through that if they wanted. So that's, I did post it in my robinswreathery page. I have a ton of colors. I love this one too. And I'm also going to be making some hats for young children that are going through chemo. So there's lots of these that I posted in a video. We also have, I'm also going to be making scrub hats for those in the operating rooms. So surgical caps. But these they're called a slouchy hat. And they are the most softest, comfortable hat that I have come across. I have bought so many on Etsy, got them, they were too tight, or they just didn't fit right. So I decided, I know how to sew. I'm just going to start watching videos and make my own hats. So that's what I did this weekend. So that's why I wasn't able to put this on, because I was busy. I think I made about 12 of these yesterday. Lots of different colors. And I have some juvenile prints for the little kids that are fighting cancer. So, so watch out for those. But yeah, they're just so comfortable. I can't rave enough about them. When I felt that fabric in the store, I was like, oh, thank God. Really soft. But I love the sunflowers on this one. I just think they're so pretty. But they are the softest hats. So if you're having a bad hair day, or don't complain, because at least you got hair. But these are just nice. You can throw them on, head out the door, and be comfortable. So that's about all I have for tonight. Hopefully Rachel gets to feeling better real soon and she'll be back on. I'm sure she'll let you know, but she's also, oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Judith. I ended up sending all the ones back except one that I had bought because all I do is measure your head and I can make the hat fit you. And if you don't have one of those tape measures that's soft and can go around, just take a piece of string, put the string down and measure it out. So yeah, these are, there's one with butterflies on it. There's like a tie-dyed one. Just look at the video on Robin's Wreathery or in Robin's Personalized Gifts. But yeah, these are just going to look so nice. And I have a local lady. She makes soaps. The soaps are beautiful. I'm going to post pictures of those tomorrow. So we can put a little scrubber in there and some soaps. We'll have cellophane in there, so it's not going to touch the cup. So thank you. All right, I appreciate y'all joining me, sharing and spreading the love, and I will see you all on Wednesday. Have a great night.